This is the Jeff Kai's Auto Sports Desk.
12 Sports speaks with an Olympian. The Bearcats have a new coach on the tennis court, and the polar bear puts his hat back in the home run derby. This is the Sports Desk. Emily Mackay punched her ticket to Paris about a week ago, coming in second at the Team USA trials in the women's 1500. We spoke with the Union Endicott and Binghamton University alum on Monday about her race to the Olympic Games. Mackay ran a personal best at the Olympic trials in Oregon. Her time of 3 minutes, 55.33 seconds, the second fastest all season by an American woman. Mackay joins first-place finisher Nikki Hiltz and teammate Ellie St. Pierre on the U.S. team. Mackay is in top form as the games approach. This season, she captured bronze in March at the Indoor Track and Field World Championships and was the winner of the 800-meter race in June at the Adrian Martinez Classic.
I had to peak for the trials, and running 3 rounds is also pretty physically demanding and also emotionally. So I took the past week to kind of come down from that. I have been running easy mileage. I didn't do any workouts last week, and just to let myself mentally and physically recover. And then I think I have about 3 weeks now, and I'll spend these next 3 weeks just trying to get in a really solid training block.
With Mackay all week during the Olympic trials, her college coach, Binghamton University's Annette Acuff, the former Bearcat, spoke on what having the Southern Tier support meant to her at the trials.
She arguably, maybe knows me even better than my current coach because I've spent more time with her over the years, and having her there and just having someone who knows me as an athlete and knows how to talk to me before a race and, what to say and all of that, it just gave me a lot of comfort knowing that she'd be there if I needed her. And
Mackay gets into the blocks Tuesday, August 6th for the first round of the women's 1500-meter Olympic heats. Binghamton University announcing on Monday the school's found its new head coach for the Bearcats women's tennis team. Paul Carceris takes over the program after former head coach Libby McGovern stepped away earlier this year from coaching. Carceris spent 6 years as an assistant at FDU on both the men's and women's sides. Binghamton Director of Athletics Eugene Marshall said his experience and knowledge of the conference. Some of the reasons for the hire, adding, quote, Paul has a lifelong passion for tennis and a meticulous approach to recruiting and player development, which will no doubt lift our program. Pete Alonso will represent the New York Mets in more than just the All-Star game next week. The polar bear let the world know on Monday he is back in the Home Run Derby come this year's midseason classic. Alonso is looking for his 3rd Derby crown as he took the title for the first time as a rookie in 2019 at Cleveland's Progressive Field. Alonso repeated as champ in 2021 at Denver's Coors Field, as there was no Derby in 2020 because of the pandemic. Alonso hopes to join the kid, Ken Griffey Jr., as the only 3-time winners of the Home Run Derby. Jr. won in 94, 98, and 99. Alonso in action on Monday as well. Mets playing some afternoon baseball in Pittsburgh. 4th inning. Christian Scott on the mound for New York. 1 on for O'Neill Cruz. That one is cruising into the Buccos bullpen. Pirates up 2 after 4, but Brendan Nimmo with the answer in the 6th. He sends this, his 14th home run of the year, into right field. Nimmo, 2 for 4 on Monday with 2 RBI. Mets even it up, headed into the bottom of the 6th. And in the bottom of the inning, 2 on, 2 out. Mark Ventos makes the save, but makes the stop, but can't get the out. 1 run scores. Pirates open it up after that. Nick Gonzalez with the ground ball down the first base line. Pirates score 5 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Pittsburgh added another in the 8th. Mets fall in the series finale 8-2. Amazing's a game under 500 for the season. It's quite the afternoon, and we're not even at 6 o'clock yet. I mean,
right? All
of this happened between 12 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So what a way to come back from the weekend. Yeah, looks like baseball's bouncing back, which is good. They had some tough days over the what was it, on last week? Yeah, with Michael. Yeah, but they're bouncing back, it looks like. Mets, they're in it. It's going to be a long year, but the fact that they're even in it at this point, I mean, not a lot of people expected that. Classic Mets bullpen performance, though, there today. Good to see Christian Scott as well, a former Rumble pony out there. He went well. 5 2/3, only gave up 2 runs. It wasn't his fault. Bullpen couldn't hold it for him today. All right, well, don't go anywhere. We have one final story right after the break.